What's up, everybody out there? Spidey of the Aranya Boys coming to you from the Aranya Log. And today I'm in the hen section. Today's video, I was supposed to make it about the Porsche 911 that my dad just traded for, plus just purchased another Porsche 11 that I haven't showed off yet. You know, the new hot blood. But thinking about making that video made me think that I can make that video another day. I want to make another video because in this hobby sometimes you can get swept away with the new hot bloodlines, what's doing well, this and that, and sometimes you tend to forget about the bloodlines that got you to the point to where you are. So today we're going to talk about the 314, and we're going to talk about some of the foundation studs that have developed the families in which have got me from the 1980s through the 90s, the 2000s, and to 2024 where I am today. And it all starts with the 1986 import from the Netherlands, 244 314, champion 314, old pedigree, man, old pedigree, fantastic young Merc. The Dunker stirred all the great Jansen, the Schoenleich, the Klein Blue, the Blue Rocket, you name it. A lot of the great Jansen brothers, Jansens, run through the 314 bloodline. And we first got 314, traded a widowhood cock for this guy, one of my mom's boys. We used to call him Superfly, but we traded for this 314, and the rest has been history and magical. I mean, I can honestly say that whenever we got him in 1988, I can stand here in 2024 and say that his blood is just running all over our loft, and it is the most important bloodline that we have, in my opinion. Well, it's not my opinion, it's fact. It's just what he's done has been incredible. But in 1989, I'm going to say it was 89, we got to breed him for the first time, and his daughter, first year we ever got to breed him, his daughter won the Harrisburg Open. First year, right out of the gate. And he was mated onto an old Merc Jansen hen. And it was magical. So her number was 412. Magical hen. She was an old Merc hen, mated onto this young Merc Jansen. It was just magic. They won the Harrisburg Open, the hen did. And then that year she had a brother who also finished in the top 20 in the combine like 2 or 3 times. Actually, I have to go back to record. I know it was at least 2. I thought it might have been a 3rd time, but that guy was phenomenal. But that was the first year breeding him. So, of course, whenever you get a foundation stud like this, you know, you can inbreed only so much before you can add. And through the 90s, he bred just his children. He probably bred 10, 12 combine winners. Not to mention his grandchildren were like top in the combine and getting combine diplomas, all that stuff, winning like auction races and futurities. And then in the early 2000s, we brought in this guy to add into the 314 line. And whenever we added this guy, which he's a son out of the half brother to Heckenclack with the Ace Van Bommel and the Fireflight. So it's Fireflight, Heckenclack, Van Bommel. So whenever we went and we took and we put this cockbird onto a double granddaughter of 314, it created maybe the best hen ever to grace this loft. And the first year that we had him in 2002, he bred all kinds of money winners and stuff for us. Right off the bat, this guy showed us the Heckenfire. I'm calling him the Heckenfire clock. His number is 969. He's a 2000. Okay. His blood with the 314 blood runs through everything that's important here. This was the next Foundation cock, the Heckenfire cock. So we're already having success with this Heckenclack onto our 314. I mean, we're doing really, really well. He's definitely shown he's Foundation stuff. So my dad has a friend in DC who we traded pigeons with, and you know, he gave him some pigeons. And my dad gave him this inbreded, this daughter, okay, a daughter out of 314 onto his daughter. See how that's, see, 314. See, there's the 412. 314 and the 412. So this is him onto his daughter, right? This is Champion 314 onto his daughter. All right. And then this 1999 5127. Okay. Now this hen right here is the mother of 3 different what was it? Oh, now I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, Bill Tracy got this hen. Bill Tracy. Okay. Because this is our 314. This is the inbred daughter of 314. This is 314 onto his daughter. She threw 3, I want to call them federations, but they weren't federations. He won 3 big races with 3 children. With 3 different children. He won 3 different, I mean, big money races. I'm talking big check money. Doing big races back in the early 2000s. And the mummy was the inbred daughter out of 314. And the daddy was, he went and he got a son, this son out of Heckenclack, all right? And the thing about this mating is the Heckenclack made it onto Heckenchamp, which that's his daughter. So you got Heckenchamp onto his daughter, and you got Champion 314 onto his daughter. And then that's the pairing. Well, this pair threw 3 huge money winners. 3 huge money winners. Right off the bat. It was magical. So what does he do? We get this boy. This is the next bad boy. Another Heckenfire 314. IF02 WCF 584. So, first year, get him in the loft, breed him. He throws a $1,300 auction race winner. Right off the bat. Magic. And then, like a couple years down the line, start breeding out of his children. All of a sudden, they're winning combine diplomas. They're winning different money. They're doing this. They're doing that. And it all comes back to the 314, the Heckenfire 314. So this blood is running all through the loft. The most important blood that I have. It all is building. So now we got the Heckenfire 314. All right, and like I said, 25, 26, 969. All right, there he is, 969. One made it onto a inbred granddaughter of 314, created maybe the best hen ever to grace this loft, and that is IF05 WCR 2526. Not only was she a top racer with multiple combine diplomas, she was the magic hen. Anything that you put her to was magic, but the best thing was whenever we put her to Big Easy, and she bred 145-12. Talk about her all the time. This is how we built the family. So now we go from the 314 to the Heckin' Fire 314. Now we got the Heckin' Fire 314 Van Loom, because we added the this is some of the best Van Looms that you'll find straight from Louis Van Loom out of imports. He called Big Easy, best Van Loom I've ever had in my hands down. All of the competition and everything that he did. This is just to show you. So we go from the 314 to the 969 to the 2526, okay, and 974 and 2526 made 145-12. It's how we're building the family, okay? So we're still keeping that strong 314 core. We're just adding fantastic foundation performance stuff to keep it going. All right, so that's how we get to 145-12. All right, so we're keep on going and keeping that 314 line going, and then we bring in (977). 977 is the global one. He's the global one, Hopkins. This is the daddy of 45628, 45608, 45609. The 314 just keeps on going, and whenever you put foundation stuff to it, it just keeps on going. And you just keep on adding studs. So now that I've actually showed you just a little bit of stuff, I want to show you the daughters out of 2526 and (584). The three hens that I'm about to show you on camera are the three most important. I talk about 145-12 and 4560809 all the time. This is how we got there. These three hens. All three of these hens are sisters. They're out of 584 and 2526. They are all 2011s. They are old hens. They are very valuable hens. And I'm about to show you them all, one by one. Here's the first old girl. As you can see, she looks really, really good. She's got the third bar. She is the one of the three sisters. She raced. She was a racer. So, as I told you, she is a 2011, but she's a money band, a UPC money band, 336. This is the daughter, 2526 and 584. Foundation backbone of the Aranya Loft, that 314, Heckin' Fire. And like I said, she's 13 years old. She's got one of the nastiest eyes you'll ever want to see as far as pearls go. She's the mother of 2336. which is she was one of the bad girls she raised, and then all of her babies that she breeds are fantastic. We did not race anything out of her because I only got 3 babies out of her last year, and I stocked them all. She was mated onto a son out of 145-12, so we line bred it. So I have 3 babies, 2023 babies out of this 2011 that are line bred to the 314. And this is 336, the money band. She's gorgeous, and she handles like she could still race. That's the crazy thing. She's 13 years old, y'all. 13 years old. That's fantastic. Looks like I fibbed a little bit. I guess we are gonna get the Porsche 911 that Dad traded for in here anyway, because look, I just talked about building the family, showed you 505, 600, and 336. So might as well show you that is 336's daughter, 2336. She's a 2012. She's actually the first bad girl out of 336. So if 336 is the 2011, her first child, yeah. So 336 was a bad girl from the get-go. So now we take the 336 daughter, 2336, the 12-year-old, and you put it onto the 2023 Porsche 911 that you traded for. And we can see if he's magic. Will he be the next stud that we add to the 314 Heckenfire family line? I don't know. We'll see. But we'll try it. Throw that 314 12-year-old hen. Fantastic. All right, here's the next sister. You're gonna see same kind of eye, nasty, cut your finger kind of pearl. This has always been Dad's favorite because she's just a beauty. This is 505. She's a 2011 CVR 505. So she is 13 years old, and I did not race any of her babies last year, but I did get 5 babies out of this 2011 last year. Stocked them all because she was mated onto her brother. She's the one that threw the plum. 505 is the mother of the plum and the frill, and it's inbreded because the father is also a son out of 25-26, but his daddy was 674. Fantastic. This is a 13-year-old hen. Handles like she could race a 300. It's perfect in the hand. Tight fence. Not losing anything. Super strong. You are the pretty one. 505's always been the pretty one. And her babies are awesome. Her daughter is the one that I mated onto the dark check Queen L, and threw us the Black Queen and Blackjack. So her babies are just fantastic, just foundation stuff. And last but definitely not least, here we have 600. And again, she is a 2011 CVR 600. Now 600 is the one out of the 3 that has really slowed down. She has a little bit of a limp. She's 13 years old though. She has a little bit of a limp now. Last year, I had her mated onto a Wolverine son. Well, not son, but the cock was his daddy was a Wolverine, and the mummy was 45627, which is the sister to 45608 and 09. So again, she was line bred last year, but with the Wolverine, and out of all 3 of the hens, we actually flew one. And on the first race, I only flew him like 3 races. I didn't fly him a lot because I wanted to stock him because I didn't get many of them. But on his first race, he won a combine diploma, was top 10 in the combine. It's just good. It's just, I got to fly 1 pigeon out of the 3 sisters just because he was awesome and I loved him. And gets a combine diploma. That's just how good this stuff is. A lot of times, you know, a lot of people might get caught up with what's new and what's hot. And just because some other guys having success with it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have success with it. And sometimes some guys will get rid of what got them to where they are for some new stuff. And sometimes you're left nowhere. You got to hold on to what got you there. And the 314 is what got us there, and the way that my dad has just continued to add and build to it, it's fantastic. And whenever you look at the top 3, not the number 1, not number 1 and number 2, but the top 3 champion young birds in the combine and club, they all have 314. All of them. Can't beat it. I love you, 600, 505, and 336. You guys are so special. Calm down, girl. She went all the way to the top. But yeah, I could have done a Porsche 911 video and show you the new hot stuff that came in. But just because it's new and hot doesn't mean it's going to be as good as what I got. And I will never forget that. And hopefully you guys don't forget that either. Hope you guys are having a great week, great month. Hope the breeding is going really well. Either way, go out there, do something good for someone, and the good will come back to you. Say goodbye, girls. Yeah, they're waving at you. Spidey's out.